I'm old enough to stand on my own for a week.
Jax, seriously? We've been through this. I don't want you home alone all weekend.
Both, Grandpa, I think that's worse than being home alone. He doesn't want to hang out with me. All he ever wants to talk about is my generation.
Can you just please try to spend a little time with him? It's honestly amazing that he even agreed to do this. So we need to take advantage.
So what, you're making me live your long life dream of connecting with your dad?
No, enough attitude, Jax. Okay? Just because he's a complicated man doesn't mean that he's not family. You need to find a way to break through to him.
Have you figured that out?
Oh. Go.
Hi, kiddo. Hi, Meg.
Hi. Okay, Jax, remember, I'm going to pick you up on Monday, okay? You be good, you be respectful. Dad, you just be here, yeah?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, just nothing, okay? Hey, have a good time.
Make yourself at home.
Thanks.
You know what that is? That's a book. It's like a phone, except the batteries don't die.
This is the 5th book I've read this week.
Oh. What kind of books do you like to read?
Anything really. Mostly fantasy. I like retellings of fairy tales. That's what this is. It's a retelling of Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpel what now?
Rumpelstiltskin. You know, the guy that spins straw into gold. You have to guess his name. Wow.
I never was much of a fairy tale fan.
That much is obvious.
Well, maybe you can tell me about it. This Rumpelstiltskin. Oh yeah, yeah.
No, this is usually the other way around. The grandparent tells the grandkid the fairy tales.
Well, you don't have to.
No, it's fine. I will. So, once upon a time, there was this old miller.
Oh, like the moths? Man, they're really bad this year. You know, last week I was cleaning in the attic.
Not like the moss. A miller. A guy who works at a mill.
Okay.
Anyway, this miller has a daughter, and he goes around telling people she can spin straw into gold. The king hears about it and locks her up and threatens to execute her if she doesn't spin straw into gold for him.
This story doesn't make a lot of sense.
Do you want me to tell her or not?
Okay, go on.
So she's locked up, but she can't actually spin straw into gold. And then this imp shows up offering to do it if she gave her his necklace.
Hi, I'm...
You the new guy?
Yeah, my name's Ralph.
You're going to be working in the cubicle 4.
Well, for now, right?
Well, you want to move up in this company, right?
I don't see any other reason I'd want to be here.
How long you been here now?
About 6 years.
That's right. You're doing a great job for us. That's why I'm really so sorry I have to tell you. There's going to be some cutbacks. And your job's just not sustainable.
You're laying me off? Seriously, me? I have done so much for this company. I've increased profitability. I've streamlined services. I have brought in new customers.
I know you've been extremely helpful, but we just don't have the funds to have the employees here feel great numbers. My hands are tied. That's just the way it goes sometimes. I'm sorry.
You don't even remember my name.
I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of people today.
Oh yeah, and we're just numbers on a sheet. A list of positions that you've just got to cross off.
Listen, kids, this is not personal.
Oh, don't tell me it's not personal. All right, even if you can't remember my name, it's not like you picked me randomly. Are you threatened by me? Well, maybe you should be. Because you can let me go, but don't think my customers aren't going to come with me. Eventually, you're going to have a reason to remember my name. Yeah, ribbon cutting in 3 weeks. Oh, no, actually, this is the 3rd branch. Yes, I know, it's a fantastic location. Yeah, but let's just say the landlord owes me a favor. Did I hear about what? What about the company? Bankrupt? No way, really? Well, I guess they shouldn't have let me go. All right, so about those contracts.
So the second night, the king asked the miller to make more straw. And the imp shows up again and offers to do it for her, and this time she pays the imp with a ring. The third night, the king asks the same thing, but this time the girl doesn't have anything to pay the imp with. So the imp makes her a deal. He'll spin the straw into gold if she gives him her next unborn child.
What is it with fairy tales and giving up firstborn children?
I don't know. It's always been a thing. I always thought that maybe the imp was lonely and he just wanted a family of his own.
That's a strange way to go about it, though.
Okay, so we're good to go on the contract? Excellent. I'll see you on Friday then? Great. Well, hang on, I've got another call coming in. Yeah, it's the wife. Okay, I'll see you on Friday. Hi. No, I'm still working. Yeah, go ahead and eat without me. No, I'm not sure what time I'll be home. You do realize what I'm doing here, don't you? Do you know how much work it is to build a business from the ground up? Yes, I have done it several times, and I'm very good at what I do, but it still takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. No, I don't know what Friday is. It can't be her graduation. She can't be done with high school yet. Okay, is it really such a big deal? Do I really need to be there? No, I have meetings on Friday. No, I can't move them. I mean, no, I can't move them. There's just too much work to be done. You know, really, you should have thought about that before you married a business owner. What do you mean it's different this time? I've always been very busy. Distant? I do everything for you and Meg. It's all for the two of you. And don't use my name just because you're mad at me right now. Look, I can't do this right now. I've got some papers I have to go through.
So the king marries the miller's daughter, and eventually she has a child. The imp came to collect the baby, but said she could keep it if she could guess his name in 3 days. Each night the imp came, she tried to guess his name but couldn't. And eventually she sent out servants to go find more names to guess. One of the servants went into the woods and found the hut the imp lived in. And there the imp was singing a song about how the queen would never guess his name was Rumpelstiltskin.
That wasn't very smart of him, was it?
Obviously. So the next day when the imp came, the queen guessed his name was Rumpelstiltskin. And he got so mad, he stomped his foot on the ground, grabbed his other leg, and ripped himself in half.
What the? What kind of a kid story is this?
Fairy tales aren't really kids' stories.
Evidently. You like reading this crap?
I'm gonna go get a snack.
All right. Do whatever you want, but be quiet. I'm already late for my nap because of your weird story.
You have time to take a nap? What? You trying to make up for the late nights? I suppose you've earned the right with as much as you've created. You know I was good at what I did. I took nothing and I made something. I spun straw into gold. And people valued what I made and they paid for it. I created more and more, so I got more and more.
I was always so good at creating things. I thought I could create the perfect family, the perfect life. But then I realized to do so, you had to open yourself, to make yourself vulnerable to others. And that just doesn't make good business sense. I couldn't do that. So it was always easier to reschedule meetings, to not attend events, keep trying for things and yet keep never getting what you really want. If you do that, you could lose it all. You could tear yourself in half.
I never meant to do that. I was good at business.
You were good at figuring out what people wanted and what you could get out of it.
Did you let them love you? Did you let them know who you really are?
I don't know.
Grandpa Ralph,
What?
I just said your name. Are you okay?
I don't know. Rumpelstiltskin didn't live happily ever after.
Well, no, it was kind of his own fault.
Isn't there a different version of the story?
Well, of course there is.
Do they all end the same way?
No, like this one I'm reading here. I haven't finished it yet, but that's the thing about fairy tales. They're always being retold. The villain can be the hero. The ending can be different.
So, it's not impossible for Rumpelstiltskin?
Grandpa Ralph, are you sure you're okay?
I don't know.
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have been. But maybe I can be.